other things like, just being able to like do math and stuff. Like, got like
The seafloor.
it absorbed all the intelligence that I had in that moment. I was going to be a straight A student. I went down to C plus the rest of my days, I think, because of that moment.
Well, I mean, C plus student makes A plus music.
There you go. I like that. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it, man. You want to hear something, man?
Sure.
I don't know. We'll play some A plus for you.
Play me some A plus music.
It went from C floor to C plus,
Okay.
Now we're here at A plus at the apex. No, I appreciate it, man. I was thinking about what I'd play for you because you told me you wanted to hear some stuff before we did this. I was thinking, and I mentioned the song "Help Wanted."
Let's do it.
I might as well see.
My podcast is Help Wanted.
We need some help around here, right?
We do need some help around here. So
you got a couple good helpers.
Maybe your song will help me along. So, Help Wanted by Stoney Banks.
Here we go.
Hey, welcome back to Two Beers with the Band podcast. My name's Harkos. I edit everything around here, but I just wanted to welcome you back. And if you have not already watched part 1 with Stoney Banks, you need to go stop this and go check that out first, because this is part 2 of the great interview with Stoney Banks. Picks off right where we left off at the end of part 1. So again, if you haven't checked out part 1, you need to go check it out and come on back to part 2. And while you're watching this episode, please do me a huge favor. Drop comment down below and engage with the conversation that Chris and Stoney are having. It not only helps Chris and Stoney gauge exactly what they're talking about is resonating with you, but it also gives them an opportunity to have a conversation with you and bring you in to the dialogue, okay? So, of course, like, share, follow, subscribe, hit that notification buzzer as well, too. The Two Beers with the Band podcast, but most importantly, engage in the conversation. Drop a comment down below and enjoy part 2 of the great episode right here with Two Beers with the Band podcast featuring Stoney Banks. Enjoy.
Like I said, when I go up to New England, my dad's from Boston. I said that already. He talks like this here. He's like, you got to listen to my songs. They're genius level songs. They really are. They're really great songs. It's crazy how cool it is. I'll send you a link too, man, after the podcast. But
okay,
I think you'll really enjoy some of it. Because it doesn't really. At the end of the day, I don't think it matters where you're from if your lyrics are cool and you got somebody that's singing in the right style and the production is cool and it's from the heart. That's the main thing, man. That's all I'm trying to do is like make some shit from the heart, baby. Express this in the moment, baby,
Well, if it doesn't come from there, where would it come from?
From here, and then it's just trash.
Well, I don't know.
A lot of the stuff we hear now is from up here, and people get together in a little room, and they're all from, wherever, you know what I mean? It's not like, I like Hank Williams' take on it. He's like, dude, he's like, writing session in the middle of the day, like in an office somewhere, some cold office, and 11 o'clock in the morning on Music Row. That's where we're getting together at some publisher's office and we're going to write some cool shit. I'm out in the woods, man. I'm at the tree stand. I'm fishing. I'm hunting. I'm thinking of stuff on the lake. Like, I'm like, that's it. That's where you come up with the cool shit. And I'm very like, I can come up with some shit in the cold room. We could do it right now if we wanted to, man. I'll give you some chords and we can come up with some shit. And it might even be the next big #1 hit. I don't know. I like to think of the shit while I'm outside, and I like to be on the water. I like to be amongst friends camping or something around the campfire. That's when the real juices to me are like the ideas start popping and crystallizing, and you know what I'm saying? Those bubbles start, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, get loose, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a little stiffness in Nashville. I think everybody talks about it. Everybody knows about it. I mean, because it's like a machine. They need fresh meat, and crank that shit out, baby.
Well, I don't think everybody talks about it, but everybody does know about it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And there's nothing wrong with it. Hey man, crank it out. Do your thing. Like I said, I'll do it too. I've done it. Like I've written some pretty decent songs too, but I try to tap into that place in my mind at least and go there. Like take a little midday vacay, you know what I'm saying? Like like pop off into the ether real quick and like put myself in another place. I found myself literally like going outside my body when I'm in those type of session settings. And I'm like in this like kind of sterile environment trying to think of some song or some melody, like some cool stuff. And like somebody's got an idea and I'm like, all right, let me roll with that idea into the ether real quick and like go to my spot, like go to the place in my life when that was happening, when, you know what I mean? So like, even if I'm doing it, man, like I try to transcend the current surrounding situation of like, you know, try to get there, you know, try. It doesn't always happen, you know? And I would say that music is like fail mostly, win maybe very few, you know? And that's anything, like even management signing artists and like record labels and stuff like.
Well, you can't force it. If you force it, it doesn't sound honest.
Yeah, no. And you can tell, I mean, and that's the thing. It's like, yeah, I mean, if you can get into the flow state, that's the best place to go. It's like just flowing, not thinking, not overthinking it, not like being like, oh, it's got to be that. No, you're just like, dude, you might as well. So I try to blast off into the ether. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It does. You want to get to a space where it makes sense to you. Go
to a place that in my mind, in my heart, that like resonates with something that I've experienced. Like, say, you know, I got a song, Help Wanted. You know what I mean? It kind of came out in a similar, like I'm not going to say sterile environment because it was a buddy's house and we were hanging out on the deck and shit, but it was a writing session. It was like, let's get together and write, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which it can be magical, especially if you're able to like transcend the environment, like, cause you're not sitting like, we're sitting here singing about writing a song on the deck or whatever, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you got to sing, like, if somebody had like a idea for that title or something, like, man, I was thinking like Help Wanted, man, like Help Wanted to have a good time. Like I need some help to have a good time. Y'all come with me, have a good time. So I'm like thinking like, let me put myself when I'm having a great time, when I'm on my way riding to Florida, man, like what's like all the signs on the road and the billboards and stuff. And I'm like, Help Wanted signs, billboard signs, like, let's paint this picture. Like, let me paint a picture with words where my mind is going when I think of that. Like I'm flying down 65. I'm about to, you know what I mean? I'm about to hit the beach. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Few hours from sun and sand.
Right. Absolutely. Is that a title? Is that taken?
It's the next song you write.
I'm going to write it down.
Few hours from sun and sand.
I like it. See, that's that Jimmy Buffett shit that I'm trying to tap into. As I get older, especially, like, I'm going to just totally tap into my Jimmy Buffett era, dog. Like,
well, it worked for him.
Oh no, it definitely worked for him, pretty righteously, I would say.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Rest in peace, Jimmy. Cheers. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? Take a little drink. I'm about to knock this back.
The one, the only.
But he has created a whole like network of folks. They actually have like a if you want to join, like there's an underground like backyard party, like pool party network of people, and you can actually like apply to be part of it, and they like check you out and shit, and like make sure that you're cool. Yeah, absolutely. It's a whole thing, dude. I had no idea. And like shout out the Parrot Heads, man. I love y'all, man. They had us play Music on the Bay, which is a big festival in Tampa for the Trop Rock kind of music, and it's I don't want to say folk, but it's Jimmy style stuff. You know what I mean? It's It's just fun stuff, and it's a lot of people you never heard of, man. Like, that's another thing too. It's a lot of independent people just doing stuff, and in the Panhandle, you know, Mobile, on over Destin, on over to where we're gonna be actually next month, Cedar Key. My buddy Joe is putting on a festival down in Cedar Key, and it's kind of like a Trop Rock fest. A lot of singer-songwriter stuff throughout the day. You know, there'll be sets, just like acoustic stuff, some bands, and then like some like multi-acoustic guys just shredding and ripping it up. There's a couple dudes down there, man, that just, they make a whole living doing it and just playing that Panhandle circuit, man. Playing Florida, playing Alabama. I mean, off into Louisiana, even Mississippi, the coast, that coastal area, that American coast area. Sorry, Mexico.
So, I mean, they're bringing the style of music to the people that the people want. Kind of
That's right.
the beach music, trop rock, yacht rock.
It's yeah.
Head.
That's right.
I mean, they're bringing the music to the people that live that style.
Yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
Just like country is brought to the people, well, it used to be, that live out in the country, worked with animals, worked with their hands, worked in a factory, worked on cars. I mean, people that worked. It was the working man's music. And of course, it has moved on, but you play to the people that understand your music.
Yes, sir.
So if you play yacht rock, Parrot Head, you know, I mean, beach music, you need to play to the people in those areas. If you play beach music to someone out in the Midwest that works on a farm all day, they may enjoy it, but they're really not going to get into it because it doesn't fit their lifestyle. You need to play to the people who are paying you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and yeah, that's just gonna, I would imagine that magnetically attracts, you know what I mean? And, well, shoot, man, we were talking a minute ago too about doing those surf songs when I was a kid.
Right.
So that stuff has imprinted itself in my brain, right? Like, I want to say the first 2 tapes that like I listened to, and that was back when cassette tapes, you know, it was like, that was the thing. Yeah, there were CDs, but no, it was cassettes at my house.
You couldn't afford CDs yet. Yeah.
That's it.
I was there.
So like, I want to say it was the Beach Boys and Hank Williams was what I had. I had Hank Sr., Crying in My Beer, whatever, tear in My Beer, which I love that song. Like, my bucket's got a hole in it. That song, like,
Yeah.
I got a tear in my beer because I'm crying, oh, you dear. And then the Beach Boys, you know what I mean? And that was my first concert, actually, was at Starwood, and it was the Beach Boys.
Oh, my God.
And that's like, if you
How
know
long has that
Nashville,
been?
you know Starwood.
How long has that been?
That's been a minute. I'm only 29, so I was pretty young.
Yeah. Me too. I was a very, very young kid when that.
But man, Starwood was the shit, wasn't it? That was, dude. What happened to that place, dude? Damn. That's a relic.
Nashville happened to
That's a
that
crazy
place.
relic, man.
Yeah.
Ascend Amphitheater. I mean, I can't hate. It's cool. You know, whatever. It's
just
right there.
It's not Starwood.
Starwood, baby.
Where 90% of the crowd is on a grassy hill, hanging out on blankets, camp chairs, somebody else's blanket, in between blankets, just dogs running around, just having a great time. Then you had the people that paid big money that had the hard plastic seats, but they were closer to the stage.
And
but then again, you had these massive screens. So it's like,
what a glorious.
as far as I'm concerned, why do I want to sit in that hard plastic chair?
Right.
When I can be chilling in my own chair up here watching these massive screens, and the beer is so much closer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And you don't have to go through people and like, excuse me, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
But I wasn't old enough to drink no beer when that thing was around. So like,
Well, neither was I, but we're not going to talk about that.
But I definitely saw many a concert from the grass. But I want to say that Beach Boys concert, I think I was on my daddy's shoulders in the seats. I remember being in the front, freaking like they were right there. And I had been listening to them on this tape and stuff. So I was just like, wow, they're right here. Like, I didn't know like how cool that was maybe till later, you know, but like it was cool, man. I thought it was great. I just really loved it. And I love the Beach Boys music, the melodies, the tropical vibe, that whole, the harmonization. I just can't get enough of the harmonies. Like it's just something that sings to my soul. Like right now I want to go listen to some Beach Boys on the ride home type thing. You know what I mean?
Well, you're going to.
I probably will.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably will. Now that you got me talking about
Right.
it all. And so like somehow or another, Hank Williams got tattooed on my soul along with the Beach Boys. And then like, yeah, the surf music that I was learning, those instrumentals, Walk, Don't Run. I'm trying to think of the name of that. Pipeline. That's the name of the song I was playing a little bit of. There's Walk, Don't Run and Pipeline. That's Walk, Don't Run.
Well,
I'm gonna have to play it because
Yeah.
it's also like in
Yeah.
my brain.
play it.
That's pipeline. You know what I mean? Which pipeline is a surf term for the curling of the wave that creates like that tube where there's zooming down the,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was cool. And you know what? I'll tell you another fun fact about old Stoney. All I wanted to do was learn how to surf, man, when I was a kid. Cause the Beach Boys and that whole thing about, you know, Pipeline, the surf stuff, the surf rock. Like, I loved all that stuff. Jan and Dean was a cool band. And I later learned that the Beach Boys wrote their songs. Like, they were just... so, and I wondered why they sounded so much like the Beach Boys. Like, these guys, like... I love them. I love the songs they did, you know. But, shout out Jan and Dean. I don't know. I'm going to have to go on a little tropical surf music, like, venture, man. And, where was I at? Anyway, I always wanted to surf. That was the thing. Always wanted to surf, baby. And one time I was 14, my parents took me out to California, and we made a family trip. It was like a big deal. And we're on the beach, and I'm like, you know, I can skateboard and stuff like that. I'm pretty slick, you know. I can. What else? I guess my only thing was skateboarding, so I thought I could surf. It'd be just fine, you know. I got this. And instead of like getting me some surf lessons on the beach, my dad pays some guy $10 to borrow his longboard and says, go for it. I'm seeing the smaller waves and I say, those aren't big enough. I don't think I need to. Oh, what it was is I would boogie board a lot at the wave pool. Yeah. That's why I had the confidence. I had the confidence of a 10-foot tall giant, bulletproof giant. And so my dad gives the guy $10 in California. And I swam out to the biggest waves. These are, I don't know how big they're, maybe 5-foot, 4-foot waves or something. I mean, it doesn't sound big. But when you're out there, those are enormous waves, right. Especially for a young 14-year-old Stonewall. I'm out there with this board, and I don't know if y'all know, but about surfing, you're supposed to be on the back of the board and keep that thing kind of like up in front of you so you don't like, boy, I didn't know what I was doing. I see that wave coming to crest, and I say, oh yeah, this is easy. I'm just going to hop right up on this board and start a flying. That wave took me and pummeled me against the ocean floor like I was a rag doll. And I wound up with this big cherry blossom fucking cut, scrape, bruise. I don't know what you'd call it. What do you call it when someone goes like this with your body and smacks your head against the ocean floor on sand. I'm lucky I didn't die.
A traumatic head injury.
There you go. Now we're learning more about me. You're getting more insight. So like for the rest of the whole trip, this is the beginning of our trip. We're going to see family and everything, taking pictures and the whole thing. And the rest of the thing, I've got this fucking, I don't know what you call it.
Goose egg.
It's like the color of it. Well, it's the texture of sand smashing against my young cranium. You know what I'm saying? But it's like this big and it's on my head. And I was like, I'm never surfing again. Like, I don't think I'm ever made for this shit. Like, anyway. So
you can't surf, but you can play surf music. So, I mean, you're there in spirit.
Definitely. I learned how to surf in Puerto Rico on some like 2-footers. You know what I'm saying? I did later in life, in the last decade of my life. I did actually learn how to surf and ride a little bit on some waves. Thank God. Talk about feeling accomplished and vindicated. Like I've never felt, and I'm talking, these are the littlest waves, like surfable, the smallest surfable waves in the world, like the most tame thing that you could ever possibly want. And I had to take lessons, bro. And I was not getting it right away at all. Like he was telling me like, dude, you need to just watch the shoreline. Don't even look down. Don't look at the water. You need to like watch the beach so you can keep your balance. And I'm like, I look like a doe, like a little, like or a fawn.
Little fawn.
Yeah,
trying
fawn.
to stand up.
I look like a fawn, but I am the happiest fawn you've ever met because I'm finally getting this dream that I've had since I was nearly lost my life. Yeah.
The seafloor can do that.
Yeah, bro.
It can knock the pride out of you real quick.
All my confidence and like probably like, other things like, just being able to like do math and stuff. The
seafloor.
It absorbed all the intelligence that I had in that moment. I was going to be a straight A student. I went down to C+ the rest of my days, I think, because of that moment.
I mean, C+ student makes A+ music.
There you go. I like that. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it, man. You want to hear something, man?
Sure.
I don't know. We'll play some A+ for you.
Play me some A+ music.
It went from C floor to C+,
Okay.
Now we're here at A+ at the apex. No, I appreciate it, man. I was thinking about what I'd play for you because you told me you wanted to hear some stuff before we did this. I was thinking, and I mentioned the song "Help Wanted."
Let's do it.
I might as well see.
My podcast is Help Wanted.
We need some help around here, right?
We do need some help around here. So
you got a couple good helpers.
Maybe your song will help me along. So, Help Wanted by Stoney Banks.
Here we go. First shift, laid back. Oh, I'm singing the second verse. Sorry. Let's do it again.
Help Wanted for the first verse.
Yeah, let's. Help Wanted by Stoney Banks. Pothole, landlocked, traffic jam wrapped around the block, but a sweet groove is coming through. A bass line to make the speakers move, and now I'm in the mood for a little cold digo in a Panama party where the palm trees grow. So pack it up, road tripping, find some water for your toes to dip in. Look at us, no job description. All thing we need is these drinks to kick in. No need to apply, just bring your supply. Follow the sunset and follow the signs of help wanted to have a good time. Help wanted, we're feeling alive. Help wanted, starting a fire, such thing as part-time. Help wanted, yeah. Help wanted, yeah. The first shift, laid back. Little salt life on the rim of my glass. So bring a bag of ice, a bunch of limes, some Hawaiian tropic girls, and some wild times. And when the sun sets, and we'll break out the northern lights. If you want to get higher, you can start tonight. So pack it up, a road tripping. Find some water for your toes to dip in. Look it up, no job description. Only thing we need is these drinks to kick in. No need to apply, just bring your supply. Follow the sunset and follow the signs, and help wanted to have a good time. Help wanted for feeling alive. Help wanted was kick it outside. There ain't no such thing as part-time. Help wanted, yeah. Help wanted, yeah. Well, that coconut and lime, boy, I drink it all the time. Blazing on the beach until the sunrise. I ain't going back to no 9 to 5. I'm going full-time. Island life. Help wanted.
All right. That is Help Wanted by Stoney Banks here on Two Beers with the Band podcast.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. Very nice.
Cool, man. That's one of them ones. Take you away on a little trip.
It took me away.
Cool.
It took me out of this place and put me on the beach where, I mean, just being put on a beach.
Yes, sir.
But what goes wrong with that? That it can only get better.
Yeah, that's right. It only gets better. I mean, beach bonfire, you find you a senorita. I don't know.
Or, I mean, even if you don't, man, you're on a beach, music, beer, booze, whatever. I mean, just being out there by the ocean, just nature. I mean, I'm if I had unbelievable money, I'd buy me a house on the beach, and I'd buy me a house in the mountain.
Yeah.
Mountains. Because those are the two places where no matter what happens, I always feel my best.
Yeah.
You put me on the beach near the ocean, I love it. I never have a bad day. I've never had a bad day in the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Those are two places where I really enjoy being, and I really feel centered.
I couldn't agree more. Smoky or rocky?
Man, it don't matter.
Don't matter. I hear you, man.
Let me walk out on the deck and see nothing but fog and look down and see a bear digging through the trash, looking up at me like, hey, man,
yeah,
you going to share that coffee? I don't know. Come up here. Come on
just
up here.
Do an old, water.
I mean, I have, man, I tell you, I was sitting in a jacuzzi by myself in the mountains. It was 1 a.m., 2 a.m., give or take. Everybody else like, yeah, we got to call it. I'm like, no, I'm going to finish my beer, going to finish the music, enjoy the hot tub, look up, and there's a bear from me to you. Literally. And it knocked the top off the trash cans like, you mind if I go through this? And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'm going to let you have that, this jacuzzi, and what's left of this beer. Go ahead and hand that to you, and I'm going to go this way. So
right.
you have fun.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just
Don't mind me, Mr. Bear. I'm just gonna
I'm
disappear into the bushes like Homer
yeah
Simpson.
yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy whatever you find in there long enough for me to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, dude.
But
100%. Before you're enjoying my corpse. Thanks.
Right. I mean, beach music, mountain music, it delivers a feeling that, at least for me, can't be duplicated.
And you know, that's man, that's a cool point that you're bringing up, because like reggae is like, it's got the mountains down there in Jamaica and the beach like right there, and that's where the reggae comes from, man, is like the mountain meeting the beach. And there's something about reggae that I have to say, I have to pay some homage and real talk to the reggae music, because like I love reggae so much. Like, and we haven't really touched on it. We've been talking a lot of this Trop Rock and stuff like that, which my version of that definitely draws from a whole bunch of reggae music, man. Not to look, I said Hank Williams and Beach Boys was tatted when I was a little kid. Those were some of the first tapes. But the other tapes that I had was Inner Circle and The Police, which was like, you know, Police is reggae rock, Sting, you know.
Really?
But Inner Circle is the guys who sing Bad Boys. And I think that album is even more tattooed in my soul and my brain than I ever could possibly even imagine. It goes underrated, under the radar even, like, you know. But that whole record, like, they had some really just, it's a pop, like, smash hit record, whatever, like, for the 80s reggae. But like, it was definitely a big part of my growing up, man. Yeah.
Okay. Your thoughts on 311?
Oh, great, man. Yeah, love them too. Like, I came across them probably when I was like 6th grade or something, you know. I started listening to their stuff, and like,
I was in 5th grade when I came across them.
Right on. They were, they're a big influence too, man. They're one of the, you know, progenitors, like along with Sublime and stuff. Like, they kind of came out with the punk rock reggae kind of thing, and kind of played off of there was the Scotalites, like the ska music, ska scene.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, ska. Let's see, who else? I saw the Scotalites when I was in 7th grade at River Stages, bro. And I was in. I was like, that's it. Like, that was so cool. The guy was playing like an electric upright bass, I want to say.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard of these guys in a minute, bro. Like the Scotalites. Like, I don't know if you ever heard of them or remember them.
I've heard of the style, but I haven't heard of that band.
Yeah, man. Like, dude, like, I haven't, like, I don't know. I wonder what they're up to. Shout out Scotalites, bro, because I was out there skanking my little 7th grade ass off, bro. Like, just loving that music, man. So, like, I love fucking reggae, dude. And I was down there at the Reggae Rise Up Fest, and it's like all the big names. It's like Slightly Stupid. It was Sting played, bro. Sting and Shaggy play. I got to see Sting and Shaggy for free, like, watching them, like, from the VIP, bro. Like, whoa, it's like Superman and Batman on stage, for real. It's like the closest thing you're going to get to watching Spider-Man or Superman in real life, bro. Sting was like, and too, like you're saying, the big screens.
Yeah.
Like, it's up on the screen, and it's as big as this room. I mean, it's Sting, but then he's right there, and he looks great. He's like 72, bro. And he looked great, and he sang It Wasn't Me by Shaggy.
I'd like to hear that.
It wasn't me. It made a viral video because it's so
silly.
silly.
And of course, I haven't seen it.
Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor, and like Sting is singing this, okay? Right after he sang Fields of Gold and stuff, bro. Like, you know, he's a magical artist. Like, he's on some other level shit. Like, he's on some royalty bloodline shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then he's singing that song, and it's pretty funny. It was pretty good. I was like, dude, salute. Like, I'm here for that. Like, that was so funny. Like, and him and Shaggy is like the duo we didn't know we needed. And it was just great, man. It was, and like I said, I listened to the Police religiously as a kid on those cassette tapes, bro. My mom was a big Police fan. That's how I got that. You know, my dad was the Hank Williams, Jimi Hendrix, Beach Boys. My mom had like, I think my mom had the Inner Circle, Police, Fine Young Cannibals, believe it or not. That was one of her.
Okay.
One of her big ones. I wasn't that big on them, but we ended up listening to it a lot. You know what I mean? So it ended up that poppy kind of 80s vibe just kind of, it probably seeped in there too. And they kind of had a calypso-y kind of tropical feel or something. I don't know, like with their pop music, I mean.
They were a little different.
They were different,
in a good way.
Yes,
in a unique way.
Absolutely, very unique.
Take it or leave it.
Nothing like them, yeah.
Right. So that's what I love about music is sometimes you'll run across a band that they're hitting it, they're doing it, but they're a little different.
Right.
Because they have a different sound, but they're connecting with so many different people and so many different genres because they have a blend of all that in their music. And if someone would actually sit down and ask them, who are your heroes in music? Who influences the way you write, the way you sing, the way you play? Just if someone would sit down and ask these real big bands, these real big artists, let's sit down and talk about this song. Your influence for this song that you wrote, that you played, that you had a major influence into the way the song was finalized and produced. Where did you get your influence?
The DNA.
Yeah. These songs that these major artists put out, where they wrote it, sang on it, played on it, whatever the case may be, and is an absolute banger, but there's something different about it. Okay, well, let's get with the artist. What is the difference in this song? What is the influence? Where did you get your need to put this out there?
Yeah, no, and too, like the Fine Young Cannibals, I know that in that their big hit was the snare drum was like a big issue, like not an issue in a bad way, but like it was the producer and production. I forget the whole story about it, but it was like, the snare drum sound when I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like it's like you remember that snare drum sound. It's almost part of the hook of the song.
Yeah.
And like it was from some, I forget, I shouldn't talk out of school, but y'all look it up, check it out. Check out the story of the snare drum and the Fine Young Cannibals. Whatever that song is, right? But like that whatever, like there's a whole thing about that and DNA of funk music and all this stuff. And so, yeah, no, the behind the scenes, like, yeah, man, what makes things stick in your brain like bubble gum or stick in your brain in a good way. I mean, like that's what we're all, I mean, maybe not all. And I've learned to not really care too much if it sticks in people's brains, and that kind of helps stuff stick in the brain. And yeah, man, shout out to all the people that listen to me, man, and support what I'm doing, man. Like I know that there's gonna be a few watching, and they'll be they're gonna appreciate all of this craziness and stuff. And yeah, man, I try to like, I don't even necessarily think about what influenced me to make a certain song, but I know that it's there if I sit there and think about it and like analyze it for a second. I'm like, oh, that's because of, Sublime, or that's because of, that's the Specials, or that's Bob Marley. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm taking a little piece out of all those books without necessarily even being conscious of it. But then if I go back, I'm like, oh yeah, that's because like that's ingrained in me. Like that's my milieu. Is that the French word? Is that a real word? I don't know.
I took Spanish in high school, so I'm gonna have to
cervezas.
Pass that one over to you. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back and talk about influences on individual songs.
All right, y'all, so while they're at intermission, I figured I'd come in here and let you know a little bit about myself. My name's Harkos. I not only edit this episode, but every single episode here on Two Beers with the Band podcast. And aside from that, I also have my own podcast called Music Making Sense Podcast, where it's all about music marketing, branding, and how to have success, real success, as an independent artist. And you're probably thinking to yourself, okay, what does real success mean? Well, what does real success mean to you? What I'm talking about is having that lifestyle that you enjoy, where you're creating music, entertaining and engaging with your fans, and spending the rest of your time enjoying life the way you want to, whether it's spending time with family, doing hobbies or outdoor activities, or whether it's just spending more time on the creative process and enjoying it without feeling like you're rushed in your creative process because you have that 9-to-5 or multiple part-time jobs that just eat you alive inside, that you have to go to for 40 or more hours a week that take away from all your creative process. And you wish you just lived a life where you could just create whenever you felt the need to create, whenever you were inspired by it, and then entertain and engage with fans that enjoy your music and everything that you bring to their lives in the form of all your creative abilities. You want that lifestyle. I can help you get it. And I can help you get it in a DIY option by just checking out my podcast, Music Making Sense Podcast. You can go to musicmakingsensepod.com where you can find all the links to all the socials and streaming platforms for Music Making Sense Podcast. There you'll be able to see that I drop multiple pieces of video every single week designed to help you as an independent artist have a DIY, low-cost approach to all of your marketing needs and solutions to a lot of your marketing troubles. As an independent artist, you're just trying to figure out how to entertain your fans best and create the best music you can. You don't want to worry about the marketing elements of it, how to attract more attention and how to engage with them and how to convert them into sales. No, you don't want to worry about that. So I help break that down in very simple DIY steps that you can use in order to gain that following and start building that career that you want. And if you need help, I can help you out with that as well too. I have a lot of low cost, high efficiency, high effectiveness services that I provide as well too. So musicmakingsensepod.com for any and everything Music Making Sense Podcast, and reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns. I do give out free initial consultation calls, so hop on a call. It only takes a little bit of your time, no strings attached, and let's get to talking and working on how to build your career the way you want to. Oh, they're coming back. I got to get out of here. musicmakingsensepod.com. I'll see y'all later.
Speaking of a little Spanish, I've got a song for you called Run Ron. And Ron is a man's name short for Ronald, but it also, in Spanish, with a little hyphen over it, Ron is Spanish for rum. So this song is called Run Ron, and I think y'all will like it. It was an influence I got when I went down to the Caribbean and was just hanging out with all these wild people, and just a little story about my life, essentially. You'll get it. Don't know where it goes, but this road I'm on is that open road. I said now on down that old highway. As I face the day, I pray it goes my way. Everybody makes it, everybody takes it, everybody needs some love. Everyone uses it, everyone loses it, everyone needs some more money. So I said, I'ma run, way oh. Run, and that's the way it goes. Run, way oh. And that's the way it goes. But I only got a short time to taste the divine. So I run to the river, cause that's my lifeline. Sunbathing on the rocks, like anyone wanna talk to you, wanna get you moving. Oftentimes I do this a lot on my mind too. It's so beautiful and cool that you pursue the things I do, and I like that. I'm dancing, singing too. When I'm with you, I'm sipping from the fountain of youth, and I like that. Maybe it's witch's brew. When I'm with you, I'm sipping from the fountain of youth. It goes run, way oh. Run, and that's the way it goes. Run, 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 way-oh. And that's the way it goes. But it's been a long while since I seen you smile. Open up them good vibes sound, let the sun come through the clouds. Don't put it on no shelf. You got to love yourself. And your neighbors doing favors, sometimes it wouldn't hurt. Open up yourself and tell them not to be shy. Just to stop them by your dwelling. If there's anything you need, like some pickles or some jelly, I'll be at home chilling. If you got that chillin', you know what to do, you could call me. I could be that piece you're missing, my condition is delicious, it's righteous. But I always keep on moving the mountain. Run, 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 way-oh. I run, 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 and that's the way it goes. Run, 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 way-oh. And that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes down, giving you the lowdown. Never slow down in the showdown. Bang the drum, it's so much fun. You could bang the gun, too much fun. You could be someone to someone. All you got to do is run, 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 way-oh. Run, 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 and that's the way it goes. Run, 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 way-oh. And that's the way it goes. Hey, area. Here, I'm gonna do some like just snippets while we're. What up, Chris?
Oh, me. What's up with you?
Oh man, we getting the end of the podcast, eh?
Man, you were jamming. I had to just stand outside and let that ride.
Hell yeah, man.
That
Well,
was
dude,
beautiful.
I appreciate you having me, man. We in here in the. Do you have a name for the studio? The Two Beers Studio? Or?
No, this is a rose-colored glasses production.
Nice.
RCG Productions.
Cool, man.
And I'll tell you in a minute the reason I named it that.
Tune into the podcast. I'm gonna post that after we leave. Put a little story up. Did you see my story I tagged you in where I was apologizing for being late?
Well, it wouldn't show. It said this has already whatever, so it wouldn't let me view it.
Okay, maybe it didn't like finish uploading. I don't know. We'll see when we get out of here and get it all going.
Okay, well, I sent you a response like right about the time you were pulling up, so.
Right on. Okay.
I mean, it's all right.
I think I did a mistake of one, and it didn't like it was like jittering or something. Like it only had me saying the first little word. So I don't know. I deleted one, so maybe it.
Maybe that's the one where it said.
It was like and then it would cut off. And so I just took a picture. I think I posted it.
Yeah, the picture actually showed up, but everything.
The other video, I had to delete it because it was just like it didn't even have the. I
Okay,
put a picture with the song "I'm Sorry" on it.
Yeah, and it kind of looks like you're taking it from down
I was like,
here.
oh.
Yeah, the picture posted. So yeah, I saw that one.
Okay. Dude, I appreciate you waiting on me. I really apologize for being such a chode.
Man, I have a good time.
Yeah, man.
And
no, thank you though.
you're
Thank
here.
you 1,000% for having me, man.
I really enjoy this, and you know what? You've dropped a lot of gold, and you know you've made me think. And actually, while I was up there taking a break, I think it would be a good idea to, like, for example, when you drop a new song, I listen to it live in real time and just say, you know what? I either liked it or I didn't.
Okay.
And this is why.
Sure.
And it be constructive criticism. It's like, you know what? I know him, and this just doesn't kind of seem like his music.
Sure.
It seems like maybe somebody else did it. Or, you know what? Man, this is a banger. It's in his genre and it's right up his alley. And I dig it. And these are the feelings I'm getting from it.
Yeah.
Or if I take a song and say, you know what? I'm not into it, and this is why.
Yeah.
And I'm a consumer. So I have
Yeah.
shit to do with the music industry.
But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's important to know if you're into it, man, because like who's buying the music or listening, you know, who are we doing it for? I mean, people say do it for yourself. Rick Rubin, he's like, yeah, just make it for yourself and the fans that resonate with. But like, dude, there's nothing wrong with, you know, speaking your mind on, yeah, if you like it or don't, or, you know, hot or not, you know, it's fun. It's fun to do that shit. I mean, yeah, why not? Yeah.
Well, if I don't like a song, I would say this is the reason I don't. But if I do,
right
like, yeah, I do it right now.
I got it.
Okay. Oh, we doing something new?
I've got a new song coming out.
And you gonna play it for me, and we gonna do
Sure.
the damn thing right now.
Sure. I'll do my best to play it. My voice is a little shot because all this
Nah, you
pollen
know
in
what?
there.
We can get past that because it's live.
Let's go, baby.
Okay. You know
And
what?
maybe we can end it on this, and you tell me what you think. If hot or not, whatever. It's called Sweet Cincy. It's a little more on the jazzy side of life, and it's not exactly like everything that I've done, but it's a little different. But yeah, check it out. I'll play it for you right now.
Do it.
The band that I'm playing with, they love playing it and stuff. They dig it and stuff. It's definitely more on the reggae jazzy side of life, but it's definitely Stoney though all the way. It's still from the heart. It's still your boy, you know. So
Okay.
but dude, go ahead. Don't hold back, Chris. Let's try it out.
Hit me.
All right. Everything's perfect as I step into the sun. I take a deep breath because my day has just begun. Sand between my toes, a breeze through the air. And in the distance, waves are crashing, people laughing without a care. Looks like I'm right on time. You've been on my mind. Whoa, sweet sense of me, you. Sweet ocean breeze now. Na 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 na. Keep me jamming all the time, yeah. And we open heart and mind, ooh yeah. I don't know what I'd say when it's way too late. I don't know what I'd do without you, yeah, 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 yeah. Everything's flowing now, just like I knew it would. I stop in a cafe to get me something good. Who should I see as soon as I walk in? At the table sitting there, it's you and all my friends. Looks like I'm right on time. You've been on my mind. Oh, sweet sense of me, you. Oh, sweet ocean breeze, no, 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 no. Keep me jamming all the time, yeah. And we open heart and mind. Ooh, yeah. Don't know what I say when it's way too late. I don't know what I do without you. Yeah. Well, it is the most I give when I'm rolling up my spliff. Yes, I get to take a lift to somewhere far away. Each day I celebrate with a little wake and bake. Yes, it helped me to shake out the stress from my brain. And then I sail away, oh Lord, to inner worlds that I never seen before. Like nebula and unicorns raining down in thunderstorms on the beach, yeah. Oh, where each grain of sand is a universe as we relax in the sun. Ooh. Sweet sense of me, whoa. Sweet ocean breeze now. Time, yeah. And we open hearts and mind. Ooh, yeah. Don't know what I say when it's way too late. I don't know what I do without you. Oh, yeah.
I like it. Cool. I really like it.
All right.
I can see the jazz influence in it.
Right.
And when you said it has a jazz influence, so I take that in effect and I listen, I'm like, man, damn.
Cool, dude. All right. Damn. All right.
It's everything he said this song would be, it is.
Nice. All right. Cool.
And man, banger.
All right.
Absolute banger right there.
Thanks, man. And all right, Chris.
I am on board with that song.
Dude, righteous. Coming out April 16th, I think. Yeah, it'll be out in April 16th, let's say.
So what should I expect?
It's a full production, and those little open places where I was kind of scatting around have like trumpets and stuff like that. It's like, it'll be pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay, so you're bringing in a full jazz effect.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it has a definite like, it's reggae beats, classical reggae beats to it. You know, one drop, hot steppers beats. You know, they're. It's different than your modern Western or like country or rock beats because there's no kick drum on the one. They call it one drop, meaning there's no kick drum on the downbeat. So it's like they kick drums on the snare. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So the click, anyway, there's some cool stuff about reggae beats, and I just love that stuff, man. And it's something that I've had it for a little bit, like cooking. And so I'm glad to finally be able to get it out to the world and in a proper fashion on the DSPs and all that. So look forward to that, man. This will probably come out after the song is out. So it's probably out when this podcast, it'll probably drop around the same time as this podcast, I bet you. So yeah, check my Spotify and it should be out there. It's probably going to be a good addition to the summer beach playlist, your lake boating playlist.
Oh yeah, I'm on board with anything.
You know what I mean?
Lake and boating.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Since we are landlocked and all we got is some lakes, which are in fact glorious and quite magical here in Tennessee. We got a lot of cool water here, man.
We do have some beautiful water.
But I'm glad you liked it, man. That's great. I was worried. I was like, I better play it real good, man.
Oh, you know, if I say it sucks, you're out. No, it was just,
No.
I liked it's just got the laid back vibe,
Yeah.
but it tells a story, and it doesn't let you go too far into the laid back.
Yeah, sure.
You know, it just kind of keeps you right there on an even keel.
Absolutely.
So
Cool.
the expression, the emotion was just kind of like that, almost like a heartbeat. It's like boom, 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 boom. But you don't get that boom, zoom, boom,
Right.
zoom, boom. It's just boom.
Cool,
Because
man.
you don't, when you look at a heart monitor, you don't want that. That's not good.
Absolutely.
You want that.
That consistency.
And that's what that song brought.
Cool.
At least for me.
I'm glad. No, that's cool
So-
you say that, because while I was recording it, I actually had I spent a lot of time with this song recording it myself and stuff. I did all the production myself. I didn't play all the instruments myself, but all the mixing and production was pretty much me. I had carte blanche at this dude's nice ass studio because I traded out doing some painting and carpentry for him. So after hours, I basically could go in there when it wasn't being used, and he was gracious enough to just kind of let me have at it. And boy, I milked it for everything it was worth. But I was in that studio, and this is one of the songs, honestly, that what you're saying makes so much sense, because I would sit there and listen. I would work on the other songs that I was doing too, and boy, after a while, I'd be like, all right, I can't freaking stand it. I'm tired of this song. This song, for whatever reason, would just suck me into this trance mode, and it would just be that riding bass line. The bass line is great, and the kick drum and everything in the production really even makes it cooler, and I'm glad that it translated acoustically, and kind of just, like you're saying, has that metronome to it, has that beat, that heartbeat that just kind of, and dude, I just felt like this wave feel of just, and I could just listen to the song for hours and never get sick of it. I don't know. It's one of the very few of my tunes where it's okay, gotta give it a rest. Rarely ever had that, because it never shook me, like you're saying. It never dropped me down too low or was too hyped up or too much changing going on, where it was and that's a band Stick Figure, a reggae band.
Yeah.
You know how their stuff is just, it's real similar.
Yeah.
It just kind of keeps you in that trance almost. And so that song was unique. And I remember noticing that while I was working on it, is all I was saying. And you just said it too. And so it's yeah, then, okay, we might be onto something with that one. And two, all my bandmates and any band amalgamation that I've put together, they all kind of love playing it. And because it's got a few of the switches, but then it's pretty just grooving, and yeah, so hopefully it does real good, man. Y'all go stream it, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it changes up, but it keeps you in that same place.
Yeah, absolutely. It changes it up just enough so you're not bored doing the same. It has just a couple little changes, but always brings you back to the bass line or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It starts off positive, and it kind of has that upbeat jazzy thing going, and it kind of keeps you there. And
Cool,
I
man.
watched you play it, and I said, I can see this song in a club with a full band, and I'm sure it would be magical.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's doing it right here, right now, with just an acoustic guitar, and it's still delivering.
Cool, man.
So that song delivers
That's no shit. Yeah.
all the way.
It's hard to make it make stuff translate on acoustic. That's true. So I'm glad it did, man. I'm glad you liked it, dude.
I
Thank you,
enjoyed
brother.
that song. I really did. And
Cool.
I would love to hear it.
Well, soon it will be available, and when this podcast, probably around the same time this podcast comes out, it'll be out on the DSPs and stuff, and I'll be making short form content to it, you know it.
Yeah.
I might
Yeah.
get somebody to help me do a homemade video. like just do the homemade use our resourcefulness as best we can to try to make something kind of cool and homemade, man. To be honest, it'd probably be really cool.
Well, there are people in this town that can help you with that. But at the same time, I think that song right there kind of deserves
maybe a full production.
No.
Oh, no.
No. I really think that right there deserves maybe 2 or 3 folks running cameras, just kind of letting things play out.
Sure.
And
absolutely.
Needs to be a nice, sunny, warm day.
Yeah.
Need to be out on Percy Priest Lake.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of boats, whatever.
Yeah, and we don't have to be at the ocean. I keep getting hung up in my mind like I got to go down to Florida and do a video for it or something, but it's like, nah, I don't have to. Like
water's water.
Yeah.
The only difference between Percy Priest and the ocean is the beach.
Yeah, and two, they have a couple of them little funny beaches out there,
They do. 1 or 2 around Hermitage Landing.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
But in all honesty, it doesn't matter where you make it. You can make it in the woods.
True.
Surrounded by nothing but trees and bears digging through trash. Still make it work.
If I catch a bear on camera, man, we're going to be lucky as hell, right? Like, yeah.
In Nashville, there's no bears. We have run them all off. There are no bears in Nashville.
Yeah.
In the wild.
I imagine.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I'd imagine. You'd have to go a little bit further out, but maybe not that far. Maybe like, little 45, maybe to an hour.
Gatlinburg, Mont Eagle, plenty of bears up there.
Yeah.
All the Nashville bears are now up there because we've run them all out.
I want to say one of the times I went camping up in the Smoky Mountains, we were tent camping at this little campground. And in the middle of the night, I didn't know what I was, I had no idea. I just kept hearing all these people walking around and fucking with the trash cans. And I'm like, why are these people out here messing with these trash cans all night?
Putting chains over them and talking about them, all this other stuff.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was bears just getting in them and rumbling around. Yeah,
right.
Like right next to my tent, just right there.
And they're talking to each other
right.
like, these motherfuckers over here. They on that bullshit. What you got over there? Hoping you were asleep.
Oh, yeah. No, and I was just like, man, I wish these people would quit walking around this campsite. Like, I don't know why there's so many people walking around. Yeah, I'll take a little.
Okay.
I'll finish this survey. So, yeah, why not? Thank you, Chris.
Well, Nep.
Hey, man.
There's more down here, brother.
Appreciate you having me, man. I probably don't need to do much more.
Okay. Well,
we got that Crappie Fishin Mission in the morning.
Fuck, we talked about that.
I got a new song coming out, too, called Crappie Fishin Mission with a good friend of mine, Nitty Gritty Greg Roberts. He's an artist out of West Tennessee. He does some really cool kind of country rap, country line dancing stuff. It's definitely family-friendly type music. It's about fishing for crappie, of course, you know what I mean? And it's something probably for the kids will really like it. And I can't wait for that to come out. We don't have a set day. We were supposed to shoot a video tomorrow, but the weather's looking a little bit iffy, like it might be kind of rainy and stuff. Yeah. So he was like, let me just come up on 100% nice day, and we'll try to get us some slabs in the bucket and, take some pictures, do some video shoot.
Well, do you mind giving us a little bit of a taste?
I don't know how to play it on guitar, and I don't have service here to bring it up, man. Shoot, is there a Wi-Fi by chance, or... Because I don't
remember the password.
Why don't you have me on again in another couple of weeks or something?
No, because that would be awful. I would hate to sit around and drink beer with this guy who brings hella conversation. We can talk about anything, and he brings his guitar. That's just awful. When do you want to sit down, man? I would love...
Man, maybe Greg could come up too, man. Both of us could do it.
I'm down,
that'd be
man.
Cool. I'm sure he'd love it. He's also friends with Smo, that's how I met him.
And what's so funny about the story too is like we did a gig down in Crossville, and with him and Smo, and I think that may have been one of the first times we really hung out. But we were just sitting there hanging out outside the show, and like he loves to fish, and Smo knows I love to fish, and he loves to fish, so he's telling us y'all need to do a fishing song together or something like. And he's just saying it, and I'm like, yeah. And Greg's like, yeah, bro, hell yeah, that'd be dope. And so a few months go by, and I want to say he calls me up and he says, Stoney, it's like I had a dream about this chorus, man. And I got up at like 3 a.m. and wrote this chorus down. And he wrote the chorus and he sung the chorus to me over the phone. I was like, that's fire, dude. Let's do that. Let's do this Crappie Fishin Mission song, dude. Like
Crappie Fishin Mission.
Dude.
I love it.
I love it, bro. I think that the song is a bop. It's a total bop, dude. So like, it's going to be fun. And like, just the fact that he called me and said he had it in a dream. And so I was like, yeah, dude, I'll drop a verse on that. So like, I have a verse on it. Like I'm a feature on it basically. But he came up with the hook and he had his verse. And so he went to Josh Bright, the producer who did all the stuff that I did with Big Smo, Ganja Man, Sinkin', Vacay, High Vibes, Good Day, all that stuff. The producer Josh Bright, who also did Long Way to Mexico, another one. And yeah, shout out Josh, man. Excellent producer out of Boaz, Alabama. Josh Bright Productions, man. If you need some like spot on the money production, holler at that man. He's a genius. And so yeah, man, he whipped up the track, and Greg went down there and did all his vocal stuff, and they sent me the files and was like, yeah, just put your verse on here. I did my verse at the house. I sent them back the files. It was quality, you know, everything worked out. The mix sounds great. I don't know. I'm excited. So we got some things in the works, you know. I'm wanting to drop stuff consistently. That's my new process, my main focus. You know, doing the schmoozing down backstage, all that's great. Don't get me wrong. Doing that's great, whatever. But like, what am I trying to say? Doing the shows is great. Doing the little bars around town. You know, we're doing a 420 gig. I don't know if this is going to come out before then, but we got Cedar Key Fests coming up. All that stuff is fun, and I'm addicted to playing live. Like, I'm just a natural performer, man, on stage. Love that shit. But the main focus of this year for Stoney Banks is trying to put out songs every 4 to 6 weeks. So I put out one after, like, we put it out in February. We put out Long Way to Mexico. Now the next one's going to be Sweet Sensi next month. And I'm hoping that the one after that will be Crappie Fishin Mission. We'll put that out May, hopefully, like in May. And then after that, I have a few more in the kitty that I'm still working on. They're almost done being mixed. They're all recorded. All the tracks are there, so they're being mixed and mastered. And just trying to get that stockpile so that I can consistently drop this music and then consistently make short form content to it with the lyrics and stuff so people get turned on to it on the social medias. And that's pretty much the game plan for the rest of my life, I guess.
What about video? I mean,
I would love to do more videos.
I'm not even talking about professional high budget videos. I'm talking about somebody like me and that camera out there.
Man. You come out there, yeah. I mean, I'll get Seth. I'll get my drummer, Jody. I got to get you an interview with my drummer, Jody, too. And my buddy, his buddy, Jeremy, our buddy, who's playing bass in my new little amalgamation of a band that we're going to be playing some gigs. There's a gig called, or a festival called Reggae at Stonewood in July in McMinnville, which is like a Tennessee kind of festival, but it's a reggae fest in Tennessee, which is definitely different. But I'll be playing that. We got some stuff coming up, but you need to get those characters in here, and you will love these guys. You think
let's do it.
You think I can jibber jabber about stuff? These guys, they got some years on me and some beers on me. Okay, so
years and beers on me.
I'm gonna write that down.
That is a song. Come on.
So anyway, you'll love those guys. I'll get them in here. I told Jody today, my drummer, who also goes as the moniker the Possum Farmer. So shout out Possum Farmer. You'll like him, man. He's cut from a similar cloth, and y'all be able to. He'll be able to really go off on some fun stories and shit. He's got a lot of shit, man. He's got some cool stories.
I love it.
Just playing bands and playing music and the whole thing, man. And drinking. He's definitely a lover of the beers, you know. So
am I.
Yes. So you guys could talk about some beer,
hell yeah,
some music. Absolutely, we'll get you on. Get those guys, man. But dude, it's always a fun time, Chris. I appreciate, man. Seriously, like I really, really appreciate it. I'm so sorry I missed you too the last time. I can't believe it, man. I should have.
Man, hey, life happens.
I didn't have an alert or something on my calendar, bro. And I felt so bad because I really love doing it, man. I really love being here and hanging with you, brother. It's a great thing you got going. I want you to keep going, keep crushing this thing, keep putting them numbers up, baby. And I hope it's fun.
I'm gonna keep going. Fuck the numbers.
Fuck it.
I'm gonna do what I do because I've had such a blast sitting here, drinking beers, talking music. You broke out a new song. I fucking dug it.
Yeah.
But you gave me a little news. You gave me a little something on the front that says, this is where this song came from.
Sure.
It's got a little beach vibe, got a little jazz thing. So it's kind of a culmination of the two. Boom, let's do it. And I heard that in the song. Cool. I got the jazz vibe. I got the beach vibe. I got the whole thing. And it's like, because I know what I'm supposed to be listening for.
Right.
It all just worked out.
A little bit of backstory to kind of give you a foundation. So it's not just like
instead of just throwing a song on me and saying, blah, listen to that. What do you think? Well, I don't know. I think 3 or 4 different things.
Right.
What do you want to know?
Right.
So that's what I like about music. When I get something on the front that says this is where this song came from.
Sure.
Then I can respect that song. Even if I don't like it. It's just, it's not my thing, but it was done well and it fits
the narrative or something. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if you just kind of throw a song on me, it's like, oh, I have this massive band and we're doing this and I've had all these successes in music and here it is. It's okay.
Yeah, that's real, man.
But when you come to me and say it's got jazz influence, it's got a rock influence, it's got a little hip hop, maybe even has a little, mountain music. And all the people making this music come from these different genres. And we all jumped in the studio, ran it, and it just worked. And here it is. Okay, so I've got mountain music, reggae, a little bluegrass, a little old country, a little new country, a little rock. Oh, it all just works. And I see what you're saying. And now it makes sense.
Yeah, it gives you something to sink your teeth into.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I love that too, man. I love to hear the stories too about, I guess that's why Behind the Music and that whole stuff was so popular. And I mean, it's...
But you don't get that anymore. And if you do,
you gotta...
a song's already been out for months and months and months. So you already have an opinion on that song. So if I'm looking on my phone, it's like, oh, Behind the Music of said song. Well, I didn't like that song, so fuck that. I'm not even going to look at the interview because it doesn't matter in my mind.
Sure.
It's not shorting the artist or the music. It's just, it wasn't my thing. So why am I going to invest a few minutes into reading an article? That's just where I'm at with it.
Dude, right on, man. No. Another fun one in the books, brother. I appreciate it. Anything else? I mean, talk to me, man. I don't know if there's anything else we need
No,
to
no.
go over. Or
You gotta get up and do the fishing thing. And
I'm supposed to meet him at like 6 a.m. or so.
yeah, you should probably head home and jump into bed.
Yeah, we'll try to get some rest before we do the mission. But dude, it's been really fun, Chris. Thank you, brother. Yeah, and like I said, maybe the next one I can get Greg to come through. Nitty Gritty Greg Roberts is what he goes by. Shout out.
Man, I'm down.
Yeah.
I can sit 3-4 people in.
I'll do this anytime you want, brother. I'll get Seth. I want to, like, you got something going here, man. 100%.
I want to get Seth back, and
yeah,
we had a date, and fucking weather fucked us up. And
I'll make sure he gets his ass back here. All right.
No. You know, let things happen when they happen. And
no, he's been talking about you though, and he likes you. Like, he really was like, he's like, man, I hate that it was just so shitty that day.
well,
Right?
life happens. What
did Seth say?
It was fit for nor man nor beast out there.
And it was, because it was a shit
So,
kick.
yeah,
It came through.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
I was at work when it happened. And of course, he's down south, so
right where he was. I think people died that night. Like,
he called
up.
it.
Yeah.
He called a lot more of it than we got up here.
Yeah. I think I was even flying into town that day. So
I think I watched you on social media, and things were fucked up for you as well.
it was a gnarly flight, bro.
Yeah.
It was gnarly. That's all I remember. And I hate flying. And it being gnarly done. And then, like, I think that was around the same time all them planes were falling out of the sky. It was like the same week, and I'm just like,
Oh, great. Here we go.
where's the Xanax? No.
Let me write a song about it. Want to
Right.
hear it? Here it goes.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Falling out the sky. I don't know.
Yeah, make that a positive song.
Yeah, somehow we could make that a positive song, right?
Well, of course. It's life. Shit happens.
Bumping my head on the from the turbulence. I don't know.
You know what? Make it work. You can do it.
Falling out the sky ain't a bad line.
No, but you can't make a song right here, right now. Or can you?
Oh, I could if we had to. I mean, if
Yeah,
there was a
but
gun to my head, I could. Like some people say, man, if you put a gun to my head, I couldn't play a chord or something, or I couldn't do this or couldn't do that. If somebody literally put a gun to my head and is like, write a song right now, I say, oh, sure. Like, real talk. Like, that's, I mean, it is like almost a second nature to me. I'm not trying to brag or nothing, but it's just something that I could really literally, like, and ask Seth, he'll tell you, oh, yeah, old Stonewall, I'm going to bust it out, dude, one time if we need to. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to prove nothing or, you know, be a fucking cocky son of a bitch, but I know that I could. Like, it might be trash.
But it's a song. I mean, hey,
Yeah.
you know what? I mean,
9 out of 10, it'll be trash. But if somebody put a gun to my head right now, I could write 2 verses and a chorus and a bridge. A shitty one. Easily.
well,
And
hey,
who knows? That would probably be the best one I ever wrote because it was
Hey.
so much like, just do it. Those are sometimes the best ones.
it's under pressure, so of course it's going to be great.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know. I've never had anybody do that, Chris. Nobody's ever come at me with an AR-15 and said, you will write this song now. I don't think anybody's ever had that happen in the world. If things have never happened on planet Earth, it's probably never happened.
Well, let's keep it that way.
I know,
because
right?
that would really suck for the industry.
I thought you were about to pull out your 4.5. We gonna start now, boy.
Well, it's out there in the truck.
Okay,
so
yeah.
it'd be a long walk to go get it and come back, and it just ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it at all. No.
All right, I've got to go to the bathroom.
Let's call
All
it.
right, man. We have.
Don't know where it goes, but this road I'm on is that open road. I said now on down that old highway. As I face the day, I pray it goes my way. Everybody makes it, everybody takes it, everybody needs some love. Everyone uses it, everyone loses it, everyone needs some more money.
said, I'ma run, run,